Some lines have quietly become different products than the ones you originally fell in love with. The food changed, the service changed, the fees changed, and the passengers who don't notice until they're on board are the ones funding those changes. 7 lines I will not book in 2026. Some will make you uncomfortable, a couple might be your favorite, but the goal is simple. Stop you putting down a $3,000 deposit on a vacation that silently becomes something completely different from what you think you're buying. Virgin Voyages launched with more genuine excitement than any cruise line in recent memory. Adults only, no kids, incredible design. A brand new product for people who'd written off cruising entirely. For a while, it delivered, but then came the air conditioning failures. Cabin technology that works intermittently. Wristband systems that glitch. And when passengers complained publicly, Virgin's social media team responded by making jokes about it. Screenshots of Virgin mocking their own service failures circulated widely in 2024 and 2025. That tells you everything about the leadership culture behind the product. If you want adults-only cruising with genuine operational reliability, Viking Ocean delivers it without the chaos. Same demographic, completely different execution. Virgin is off the list until the product matches the marketing. That fare looks extraordinary, right up until you add everything that isn't in it. Gratuities not included, Wi-Fi not included, drinks not included, and the onboard communication gap, announcements, entertainment, and menus across multiple language creates a genuinely confusing experience for English-speaking passengers who didn't research what they were buying. I've watched couples who loved Carnival step onto an MSC ship and spend the entire week feeling like they accidentally gate-crashed someone else's holiday. Side by side, identical itinerary, identical cabin, all add-ons included, MSC rarely beats Carnival on total value. But Carnival's pricing is honest from the start. MSC's isn't. If price is the priority, Carnival is the more transparent choice. Which brings us to number 4. Norwegian built its entire brand around freedom. Freestyle cruising. No set dining times, no formal nights. You do what you want, when you want. But somewhere between 2022 and 2026, Norwegian stopped knowing what it was. Free at sea became more at sea, then quietly retreated back, with fewer inclusions than the original version. Premium pricing crept into what was always a casual product, and a 2024 leadership appointment with a fast food industry background raised serious eyebrows across the industry. The Reddit thread that captured this perfectly in early 2026 was titled, 14 years, 53 Norwegian cruises, I'm done. Thousands of upvotes. Consistent message, Norwegian used to feel like a great deal. Now, it feels like paying premium prices for a product quietly retreating from everything that made it different. Princess used to be the natural step up for Norwegian cruisers wanting something more refined. But stay for number 1, because Princess has serious problems of its own in 2026. Carnival built the most loyal passenger base in mass-market cruising. The VIFP program rewarded repeat cruisers with perks that felt genuinely earned over years of sailing. Then came the 2025 loyalty restructure. Platinum members with 20 years and 30-plus cruises behind them were asked to re-enroll under a new points system that effectively reset the entire relationship. The policy email read like a form letter. The backlash was immediate and furious. The product changes followed. Guy's Burger Joint quietly shrinkflationed. The melting cake, a genuine Carnival signature, disappeared from most ships without a single announcement. Small things individually. A clear pattern together. If you've given Carnival 20 years of loyalty and they've responded with a program reset, Holland America is the smarter move. Same parent company, better treatment of long-term passengers, more refined product at similar price points. Royal Caribbean is genuinely brilliant at ship design and entertainment. This one is uncomfortable to say precisely because of that. But the Oasis and Icon class ships, 5,500 to 7,000 passengers, have crossed a density threshold that creates real, consistent operational problems no amount of engineering currently fixes. In 2025, a single thread about Navigator of the Seas attracted over 2,300 responses within 72 hours. Buffet crowding, elevator waits measured in multiple minutes at peak periods, sanitation concerns in high-traffic areas reported consistently across multiple ships. 7,000 people on one vessel is a fundamentally different hygiene management challenge. The passenger experience data reflects it clearly. But here's the important distinction. Royal Caribbean's smaller Vision and Radiance class ships, under 3,000 passengers, still work really well. Avoid the Oasis and Icon class. The smaller ships are a completely different experience. Celebrity built its reputation on one promise: premium experience at a mainstream price. But 2024 and 2025 saw Celebrity quietly becoming Royal Caribbean in a blazer. The drink package tells the whole story. The included package caps at $19 per drink. The menu was simultaneously restructured, so virtually every cocktail a normal person would actually order sits between $19.50 and $22. Screenshot the drink menu. Draw a line at $19. Everything above it is what you'd actually want. Everything below it is what the included package actually covers. That isn't coincidence. That's deliberate pricing architecture designed to make the package feel generous while ensuring most passengers spend extra on every round. Celebrity used to be the answer for premium mainstream done right. In 2026, Holland America fills that space more honestly. But hold that thought, because Princess is coming in at number 1 for a very specific reason. This is the one that genuinely hurts to say. Princess built the 55-plus cruising experience better than anyone. Refined, but not stuffy. Elegant, but not intimidating. The line your parents took you on. The line you booked your honeymoon on. The line that made a generation of cruisers feel at home on the water. But in 2026, Princess is chasing a completely different passenger. The new Sun and Star class ships are engineered for a younger, higher-spending demographic Princess has never traditionally served. The hallway layouts create documented navigation bottlenecks, dead-end corridors, poor traffic flow at peak periods. The food quality shift post-COVID has been consistent and measurable. The cruise critic thread titled, "Has Princess Lost Their Way?" accumulated thousands of responses. The top comment, "Standards have slipped a lot since COVID, and they haven't come back." The passenger's Princess was built for experienced, discerning, 55-plus travelers who wanted refinement without ultra-luxury pricing, are the passengers Princess is quietly walking away from. Those passengers now have 3 better alternatives. Holland America, which still genuinely respects that demographic. Cunard, for a more classic and formal version of the experience. And Viking Ocean, which has quietly become the destination for exactly the cruiser Princess used to prioritize. Princess was the gold standard. In 2026, the gold standard has moved.